Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a mindset I've been trying to put myself in, and I think it could be very valuable for anybody watching to hear and maybe think about it. So let's get into it. Quickly, I just want to mention a coding update. Everything is doing amazing. I've been getting into, rather than just coding syntax, I've been creating several documents of design and architecture which will enable me to succeed in this vibe coding AI era, which I'm very excited about. My tutor is teaching me all the proper things. I'm going to start learning AI integration. I'm becoming full stack developer. We're going in around a month and a half now of actual coding seriously. And yes, I'm really thinking like a chief technical officer and a tech lead, trying to learn how to create a scalable company and do very well, because most people don't know, I would say, that a lot of the AI news is hype. There are a lot of security risks, and vibe coding itself is very hyped. Now, apps like Cursor and Claude Code are not, and they are very important and can really improve the speed of coding. But Lovable and Base 44 will make great websites for you, but creating real infrastructure level MVPs that can scale up to thousands and millions of users and actually make a really big difference, in my personal experience and point of view, I just don't think it's possible yet. That was the quick coding update. I want to do for my next video a really in-depth talking about what I'm learning and show you guys my pretty much curriculum and how I do things. But other than that, let's get into a really important mindset that honestly has, changed my perspective on things. Let's go. So, I've, I'm 18 years old. I'm very young, and I'm, by far don't have a lot of life experience. And a lot of social media has taught, you want the supercar, you want the mega mansion, you want to go party at clubs and be with loads of women. Now, I won't lie, my ego will want that. It's enticing going to party, be with beautiful women, go, just have loads of money and have supercars. It's like all a status game. And to an extent, I will never disagree that money is extremely important, whether you like it or not. Money rules the world. And even if you want to be super mentally free, which I'm going to talk about right now, you need money. You need it to sustain yourself and any future family you want. And as a man, you need to provide and make your wife's life and your kids' life not as easy as possible, but you want to be able to support them and grow them in a very nice environment, rather than not knowing what is going to be on the table for dinner and you having to go work at a 9 to 5 office job that you barely get paid any money and you can't spend any time with your children. To me, that is extremely sad, and I know that's many people's lives, and it's extremely unfortunate because the world should not be like this, but it is. And it takes a lot to change that. And I know a lot of tech, billionaires are going for an AGI environment, which is pretty much AI is the same intelligence as humans, and it can perform human jobs, which would make many jobs obsolete, so therefore making money obsolete, which in theory is beautiful, but it's still a theory. Now let's get into the mindset I've just really found. Wanting everything, but needing nothing. Now, what do I mean by that? I've always wanted, in the last couple years, hundreds of millions of dollars, crazy, I did want big houses and cars and all this. And truly none of that matters. it just, when you're on your deathbed, you're not thinking, oh man, you know what? I got that McLaren sitting outside. I got that $100 million in my bank account. No. You're thinking about the experiences you had with your family, your loved ones, your achievements in life, even so. Now, for my point of view, this is my mindset I'm trying to get into. I'm not telling you guys to do anything. You are free to think how you ever want to. But I want everything. I want the super successful company. I want the hundreds of millions. I won't lie, even billions. I want that. I want to be in amazing shape. I want to be charismatic and confident and have a beautiful wife and beautiful children and just live an amazing life with many vacations and traveling experiences with my family that I can have. And that's the most important part. Now, the real key is needing nothing. And that's very extreme, but needing nothing, there's still some basic necessities. Like, the mindset you have to go into is that all you need in life is just a free mind. You can't think that when you get that McLaren or that Lamborghini is just going to make you automatically happy for the rest of your life, because that is not the case at all. And I know you guys might be thinking, how would you know that? You don't have a McLaren. Well, I'll give you an example of this. Is basic human psychology. I am a piano player, and I'm very motivated to becoming as good as possible. Now, I always try and go for the hardest song, and I had a dream song. I've only been playing for 2 years, and it was Fantasy Impromptu. It's by Chopin. I really wanted to play it. It's very difficult because the hands are off rhythm. And I did everything I could, played as many songs as I could, practiced 5 hours a day. And a couple months ago, I learned it and played it. Did I feel happy? For a very short amount of time, when I was really connecting the hands, I didn't even feel happy that I knew the whole song. I just felt happy that I was learning it and able to actually achieve it. And I'm on to the next song, Flight of the Bumblebee. I'm almost done with that too. And I haven't been practicing much, and I've just been playing it. I'm almost done. And see, you always think, oh, once I learn that song, I'm good, I'm happy, all this. Once I get that car, I'm good, I'm happy. Once I get that 1,000 square feet on my house, once I get that $3 million house versus the $1 million house, once I can go to a restaurant, order everything on the menu, it's just not, that's not the right mindset in my point of view, because you'll never be happy. You'll never be happy, honestly. If you are not mentally free, that you are okay with yourself right now, you are just happy to be and grateful. You step outside and you breathe the air and you look at the beautiful birds and the trees. Even though your life could be terrible, and I'm blessed, beyond blessed, to have such an amazing life, close family, a roof over my head. I'm not by any means like mega rich at all. I'm not rich. Financially, not. But if you can really appreciate the beauty around you rather than all the outside matters, you can, I think, be happy. And happiness shouldn't even be the goal. You shouldn't be, I want to be a happy person. Because that should just be you, happy. Just be happy. You don't need to suffer. I always thought, Michael, these next 10 years of you coding and learning and building companies, you're going to suffer. But that suffering, once you hit that goal, whatever that imaginary goal is, once you get $1 billion, you're just going to be happy. I'm happy now. I get to drive around. I just had a piano lesson. I get to go visit my grandparents. I rarely look at the money in my bank account. Luckily, I've saved money from jobs I've worked, and I invested in a little bit of crypto. And I don't spend that much money, maybe like $20 a week or like some on gas. And I know that I'm in college and I don't have a lot of responsibility, and I don't have a family, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have kids to feed. And I know it could be hypocritical coming from me, which I'm not happy all the time, but just that I'm here able to make this YouTube video. I need to understand that we are in such a beautiful time right now. It may think, politics and splitting, just step outside. Look outside. Don't worry about politics. Don't worry about wars. Don't worry. And I assure you this, if a war happens, or politics, whatever, you don't have control over it. Unfortunately, if a nuke hits, I'm in Los Angeles, we're all dead. That it is what it is, and you just need to be happy with what you have and work towards your goals, but understand that your goals won't necessarily make you fulfilled and happy. That journey. There's a study that Jordan Peterson, one of my favorite guys to listen to on social media, you have little spurts of dopamine and excitement as you're on the way to the journey. You finish that coding problem, you finish that document, you played that song you want, and as you're practicing, you reach the dopamine, and when you get there, no dopamine. No dopamine. I don't want to go too crazy into this video because I want you guys to watch it, but just know that whatever you're striving for, and myself, I'm trying to talk to myself right now, I'm not trying to force you guys anything. Just be happy with what you have because it's not forever. Your time here is not forever. Every second of the day, you're dying. I know it's a crazy thing and it's very pessimistic, but it's true. You need to do everything you can to the utmost ability and just be present. It's so hard for me to be present. I'm always thinking, but I can be present. I can be there. And I know that my tone has been quiet, not energizing. I hope you guys watch and stay to the end. And I really appreciate you guys for listening to the videos, whoever hears this. And if it helps you, if it doesn't, great. And I really wish you guys the best of luck, and take into account that this mindset and think about your future and what you do today. Have a great week, guys, and I will see you next time.